This video is brought to you by Blue Guardian, the prop firm that lets you trade with EAs or any style you like at any time.
You can see that this controlled selling, look, it appears here. And then all you do is you enter on the break of channel, which look, it coincides with the 20. And your exit or your stop loss would be if price were to move back into the channel. So here, look, you can take this and exit at the previous high candle, which is here, for your first profit target.
Right, folks, we've got Fasil in the house. We've just done an amazing podcast, and there is a little bit of a twist to it as well, and we're actually going to tell you about the twist at the very end of this. You got a chance to win a bit of artwork that's sitting behind him now. It's completely unique. You're going to find that out at the end, so keep watching. So Fasil today is going to walk you through his trading journey across the course of this year, all documented, as well as the withdrawals he's made, and then jump in and show you how the algos manipulate the market and how you can identify it using clever little lines. So welcome back to the show, Fasil.
Thanks for having me, Cam. All right, so I'm going to share my screen right now.
Our sponsor, Blue Guardian, is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and overtrading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
We have January here. This was with 6 50K funded accounts through Apex Trader Funding. You could use a maximum of 10 ES contracts. Each contract is $50 per point. And I was totally over leveraging these first 8 days, averaging $5,000 per day. And then on this day here, it was a trend day and I kept telling you to call the reversal, average down. I lost 5 of the 6 accounts. It would have been all 6, but my trade copier did not copy onto the last one. So I was able to keep the 6th account and do a $2,000 withdrawal here. So from all this profits, which was actually $46,000, I only withdrew $2,000. And then after that withdrawal, I actually lost the 6th account here on the 25th. And then also I'm only auto importing my funded accounts. So when you see blank days here, that's me just doing evaluations. And another thing is on my red days here, if you look, I only have 8 red days, and every red day, I'm actually losing a funded account. My win percentage is 83%. So we go back to the month view here, February, I got some accounts again. I lost them here. March, I think this was maybe one account that I got and lost shortly thereafter. But this is all me doing evaluations, going through evaluations, still over leveraging. April, I was using 2 25K accounts, and I really kind of shifted my mindset to be more conservative. So just small winners, like very conservative, take profits when structure was balanced. And then when I made the withdrawal here on these 2 accounts, I took out $1,500 per account for $3,000, and I left myself with very little drawdown. And hence, on this small negative day, I lost both of those accounts. This day represented an improvement from January because I withdrew 3,000 compared to 2,000 in January. May, I was doing evaluations, failing. June, I got funded with, I think, 3 25K accounts. Did okay, kind of over leveraging and lost them after 4 days. July, here, I was trading with 3 accounts, 3 50K accounts. I only had 1 loss the whole month here on the last day, but it was also my biggest day. So this month, the P&L was 10-3, and I was able to withdraw 6K. The end of July. August, I lost those accounts on this day, all 3 of those accounts, but then I started evaluations for 4 more accounts. So I think I had 4 evaluations in progress that I was able to start trading on the 14th. And then I had 4 more that I was taking as well. And then all 8 of them were started to be traded simultaneously on the 17th. So from this day up to now, I haven't had a losing day. And actually, I'm using the same strategy that I used in April to make $300 per day, but just actually, instead of 2 25K accounts, this is with 8 50K accounts. So that's, you can see, and then I'm not taking very many trades, but they're just being scaled. So here you can see 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 trade, 2 trades, 1 trade, but I'm making significantly more. I ended this month at 16.8 and was able to withdraw 6K. Or 8K, actually. I did an $8,000 withdrawal, which was processed on September 1st. And then here, the first 5 days of September, I took Labor Day off. I've already surpassed my July P&L, which July was 10.8. Here I'm at 13.2 with no red days and no losses as well. And you can see as well, I'm not trading very much. And if you go back and look at my daily statistics, you can see that I just, let me do this on full range here. I just surpassed like the P&L that I was at after the first 8 days of January. I just passed that now. After that big, this is that minus $28,000 day, minus 14,000 here. And then you can see the incremental gains. And then just now I'm at a higher, I just surpassed my January highs. And then now we want to go and look at my deal account. This is showing payments processed here. January 2000, April 3000 from Apex Trader Funding to Facil Bazuna, 6,000 on August 7th. And then if we look over here, let's go to my payout has not, it didn't come through deal yet, but my payout for September 1st is here. You can see the 4 $2,000 withdrawals on September 1st. And anyone can go and look on and see. You can look me up. And my other withdrawals from July 1st are also down here. Here's the 2, and then the other one that was 6K, all on August 1st, and then August 2nd.
All right, folks, I'm here at Black Bull Markets headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. You can see this amazing view behind me of Auckland Harbour. Now, talking about views, if you do want to get free TradingView Pro, then all you need to do is trade 1 lot a month at Black Bull Markets, and they're going to give you free TradingView Pro. So, folks, to find out more, click the link in the description below or the card above.
This controlled buying algorithm actually did appear in the pre-market. So if we go back, let's go back. So with futures, that's what's kind of cool, is that you can access you have all the data from the pre-market. The volume is much lower, so it's not necessarily something that you want to trade. But if we go back and look, like right here, there it is. So what will happen is you will have these algos, and I actually think I have it on the 5-minute chart as well. I'm going to pull that one down here. Right here. Let's see.
And how accurate are these lines? Because it looked like that was sort of like just placed on not
that one didn't look very. So here it's more accurate on the 5-minute chart. This is the 5-minute chart.
Okay, gotcha.
Now look, here we have, and it actually was after we touched the bottom on the way up. You can see that this controlled selling, look, it appears here, and then all you do is you enter on the break of channel, which look, it coincides with the 20. And your exit or your stop loss would be if price were to move back into the channel. So here, look, you can take this and exit at the previous high candle, which is here, for your first profit target. And then you wait for the controlled selling to appear again. Here, it appears again. You can take it up to the previous local high. Again here, take it up to the previous local high. Again here. You might have to wait a little bit. You're going to have some drawdown on this one, but it does make it eventually. You see this wick does come to the previous local high. So this is right at market close.
For those looking at, I suppose, looking at this and going, well, hang on a second, how am I going to apply it myself? To get the first channel, I mean, is there a special technique to draw it, or anything you did there differently? And then also to apply that channel to the other areas of the chart, or is there anything that you look at to go, well, I'm going to put it here versus here?
So basically I'm looking for no follow through. So if we have like aggressive selling like this without follow through, and like you see how this red candle was engulfed, and then we have this impulse move up, that shows me that this is not legitimate selling. So that is something that I've learned through my mentor in the Discord group that I'm in. So this is actually controlled selling, or another way to look at it is the buyers taking profit. So,
and in terms of drawing the actual channel, I mean, does it matter where you draw it, or is it just like no,
I'm using this wick and then this other red candle here.
Right. The wicks of those two candles.
Again,
right.
Like if I were to take this off and draw it, I would.
Are you able to zoom in?
Yeah, I can zoom in. Yep. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I would look here at the top of this candle and this one here, this red candle. like that.
Okay.
And then I'd get the bottom of these red candles over here about like that.
With the same slope of line. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. And they
this drawing
match.
tool is going to give you a channel. So
yeah,
this one has the same slope. So basically what an algo is a computer program that the large investment firms and banks use, and it removes human emotion. So the program is saying, like, anytime price comes to this bottom level, there's a buy order placed, limit order. Over here, we have sell orders placed. And
in terms of applying it onto the future price, what's the trick with that?
So I'm just waiting for controlled. I'm waiting for a change of character. So out of the open, we had selling, right? And oftentimes the initial move on the day is not the real move, and it might actually just be that the people who control price, the big boys or the banks or investment firms, if they want price to go up, they're going to bid low because they want a value. So the initial move might actually just be the market responding to level 2 data. So maybe there's a bunch of orders that are sitting down here. So these are where all the buy orders are. But these buy orders are essentially accumulation. So price is gonna shoot down. The open actually is right here. So after we already accumulate a little bit in pre-market. We go up, we come back, we touch again, and then now we are heading up. So actually the first place the algo appears is 10 minutes after the open. And I don't really look at the first 10 minutes or last 10 minutes of market because there's standing orders there that have very little to do with intraday price action. So I will never take an order in the first 10 or last 10 minutes. So here we often have this 940 reversal also at this key psychological level of 4450. And the algo appears here.
And you're not too concerned about the price sort of matching exactly. It's more the fact that I want to see it break that line to the upside.
Yes. So this is out of the gate. We're selling, and then we can see here that we're touching into the pre-market consolidation, and then this candle is a big clue. This aggressive engulfing green candle. This is the 5-minute chart that's breaking the algo here, also breaking the 20-period moving average, which is another rule that I have is I only look for longs above the 20 and shorts below the 20. So now you have the 20-period moving average developing a slope. So this is would be my entry right here, and I would take it to my first take profit would be at the previous local high, which would be there. And then I'd wait for the algo to appear again. Here, I would take an entry, which this entry is breaking the 20, breaking a psychological level, breaking the algo here. So you have 3 confluences. Because of that, so much confluence, I would actually increase my size on this one. And the profit target is relatively tight on this one. I would go just to these highs right here. The candle highs, not the wick. And then I would actually be done after the first one, but I'm saying this is potentially another trade. And then here you have a smaller one. But at this point, the risk to reward isn't as good because the previous local high is not, and we're coming into the 200. This thick yellow line is a 200 moving average. So I probably wouldn't take this trade, but you could take it. I'm just showing that the strategy works. And here again, it's evident again. But really, I would be done after this first one. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I'm just trying to get small drops every day to fill my cup over 100 days. I'm just going to be sharing a little bit about the algo identification strategy that Cam and I were talking about earlier. The title of this would be How to Avoid Inducement on a Trending Day. I know a lot of accounts are blown with people trying to call the top or call the bottom, looking for a reversal. And I'm going to show you kind of a method that I've learned through my mentor about how to identify when a trend is still valid or not valid anymore. So here we're looking at the ES chart. I trade futures. This is a derivative of the S&P 500. And I picked this trending day from August 23rd. So here we have, I don't have too many indicators on here. I just have, this is the 200 period moving average, this yellow line, the blue one is the 20, the gold one is the 5. And then I also have this other indicator called the opening range. I think it's opening range CRIS 333 on TradingView. And basically it just identifies consolidation from pre-market. And this level will often be something that will cause a reaction in the market. And kind of a good rule of thumb is longs above and shorts below. So you can see here that we're bouncing off and gathering liquidity from this level in the pre-market, and we start moving up, respecting all the moving averages. So what I would do is use these first few wicks and draw a channel and then see what happens. Like, I don't typically trade the first 10 minutes or last 10 minutes of the market, just because you have standing orders there that have very little to do with the intraday trading. So here I'm using these first few wicks. I'm going to draw this, and I'm going to put that one there using this these few candles here. And this is about 10:14. And I also have these psychological levels of 44.30 and 44.50 that are from the hourly chart going back several months, that have acted as either support or resistance. So as you see here in the beginning of the day, we come up into that psychological level and consolidate. We go down, we're testing the 20. So here, these are not opportunities to go short. And I think people will be induced. And that's actually the point of the banks and the investment firms, is to get people to get more liquidity so they can continue to move upwards. So when you see these red candles, it's not time to go, especially if you're above the 200, above the 20, and we're maintaining this buying channel, this large buying channel. So here we're rejecting the 20 here, we're rejecting the 20 here. This would be a good entry for me, because I'm seeing we're coming down below all this consolidation. We did that twice. It's a peak below and fail of the 20. So I would enter here as this green candle takes out this red one, and I put my stop below this local low right here. And you see that would be good for a 3-to-1. And you could take it all the way up to the top of the channel. Again, we're going down. This is not an opportunity to go short again. We're in the buying channel, and we're respecting the 20-period moving average. And you have this engulfing candle here. So you could either enter here or wait for the retest of the top of this red candle, which would be these two wicks. And you could take that up again for at least to these the high of day, and then have an extended target to continue onwards. And then that would be it for me. I only do 1 to 3 trades per day, so I probably wouldn't be trading anymore. So here you see we break the bottom of the channel, but we're not really getting any kind of clearance on the 20-period moving average. You can see how we're just consolidating. And what's actually happening here, if you step back and look, is that we're forming a different buying channel with a slightly less steep gradient. And I can go ahead and draw that as well. I'm going to use this one and this one over here. And you can see that how we have a tapering channel here. So in essence, the bulls are losing steam. I'll go ahead and change the color of that. So now we have the same thing over here, peak below the 20 and fail, bottom of this new purple channel. And then you can see the continuation we have all the way up, breaking through the psychological level at 44.50, and then touching the top of the channel. And this channel, again, is drawn from these touches here, this wick, and this touch here. And you can see how perfectly it's respected. And that would be the end of my trading day. And you can see if you happen to be induced at this point here to go short, price is never going to return to that level. Also, even in this area, if you're just, if you're entering in a consolidation, you're really just guessing, and you're going to become the liquidity that the bulls are looking for to continue upwards. So here, like, price is never going to return to this level throughout the whole day. So you're stuck down here if you went short, especially if you're just hoping for it to come back. So that's the end of this day, August 23rd. Now, the next day, August 24th, is actually a downtrending day. And I have because futures trades 23 hours a day, I've marked the New York open and New York close here with these two vertical white lines. And you can see, again, the opening range up here, the consolidation from pre-market is acting as a strong resistance. We come out of the gates, we go down to that same psychological level from the previous day at 44.50, back up into retest and get the liquidity. We're sweeping actually all these local highs, and a big rejection. I think there was actually also 10 a.m. Red Folder news that came out this day. I don't really pay attention to the news, but I like to know what time it is, because I'm looking for the reaction. You can't really do a fundamental analysis and break it down, because the market could react either way. So here, as we're breaking down, I'm seeing a trend kind of forming, and I'm going to use these wicks and this bottom wick right here to draw a large selling channel. And I know it looks in hindsight that this would be easy because you can see it's going down, but in real time, this is what I would do as well. So I'm going to use those wicks right there. And then I'm going to use this touch. I'm going to move it up a little bit. So those wicks and then these touches right here. So the touch is right out of the open, and then this rejection off of the opening range. And as you can see, look how well price respects this on the way down. And so an algorithm basically is a computer program that the banks are using. And at the bottom, you have buy orders. At the top, you have sell orders. And you can see how, like, it's, if you're respecting this channel, your stops and targets can be very, very tight. You can see here, like, these are great targets here if you're going short. And, you know, another rule I use is I try to stay short if the 20 is trending down. And I'll look for price to respect that and actually retrace to the 20 before continuing down. So here, and I view the 20 as a zone, not necessarily a line. So the 20 period moving average, again, this is the 2-minute chart. So you can see up here, but here we have this red candle taking out the green one right there. So this is an opportunity to go short. You can put your stops above this local high, and you get a 3-to-1 exiting at the bottom of this channel. Again, this one I wouldn't take, or I would take a smaller position since we're so far away from the 20 and we're right at low of day, but this is breaking below the psychological level and retesting it from the bottom. So I would maybe enter here, but in a smaller position, and aim for the bottom of the channel. And I'd be done for the day, 1 to 3 trades. That's all I need. But again, here you have consolidation, and you can see the consolidation is going all the way until we get back to the 20. And then we're continuing down. And you can see here, we don't make it to the bottom of the channel. So that's actually showing you that the trend is weakening. And you can see actually we kind of peter out, and we're going to consolidate through here and continue downwards at the end. So here we're breaking out of the channel, but I still would not go long because you have this consolidation right here. And I would look for price to break this consolidation and retest from the top. So I'll go ahead and draw that. What I would do is draw a box right there. And I would pull this down to the top of these closes, candle closes. And what's happening now is we're gathering the stops that these people have placed. So we're taking that liquidity. For me to go long, I would need to see price break above this and test it from the top. So again, this is just inducement. It's not an opportunity to go long. And then what happens is we reject off this area. We're just gathering the liquidity from this consolidation and then continuing down. And we see when we break below the 20, this could be an entry here, below this consolidation area. This could be another entry here as we approach the 20. And this cyan line is the 5-day moving average, SMA. And all my moving averages are simple moving averages as well. So that's that. Again, you have a day where I think many people would be tempted to call for a reversal. But if you try to utilize these tricks that I'm showing you here, these methods, I think you can help to protect your account. And just, you know, the trend is your friend. We're not in the business of predicting what's going on. One thing you can do is think about it like, look out the window. Is it raining? Get an umbrella. It's not raining. You don't need an umbrella. Is the 20 trending down? I'm going short. Is the 20 trending up? I'm going long.
Brilliant. Well, look, that's fantastic, Fasil. Now, as we mentioned at the start of the show, you've got a little bit of a special giveaway here, and something for the people of Hawaii that have been affected by those wildfires. Now, do you want to explain how that all works?
Yeah, let me switch back to my camera here.
You're already on the camera. We got you.
I'm on the camera now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's a raffle prize for this Gyotaku fish print. There's been devastation occurring here in the Hawaiian Islands, only about 60 miles across the channel from me on Maui in Lahaina. Currently, the death toll is listed at 100 with over 2,000 unaccounted for. So I think that's going to rise much higher. So what I'm doing is I've donated a large sum of money. The CEO of Apex has donated. My mentors donated. Cam has put in. And there's an Instagram page that actually links directly to the families that have been affected. You can go on there and look at each family's story and make a donation. And what the raffle will be for this uku, or green jobfish here, gray snapper, it's also called. This is a fish print that I had done commissioned by a local artist here on the island. And for every $20 donated, that will be one entry. We'll have a raffle in a few weeks. Maybe I think Cam's going to do another video where we announce the winner of that. And also, if you wish to donate anonymously, you can do that too. For international people who don't have access to Venmo, there's also a general fund that you can donate to that will be distributed amongst the affected families.
Brilliant. Look, I really appreciate this, Fasil, for sharing, and also for the whole concept around this charity donation. Folks, we'll put those links in the show notes. There's a link under this video here to the podcast we shot where he talks about this as well and goes into his full trading journey. So you're going to find out all of that stuff. There's a link under the video for that and those donation links as well. Now, I'm not going to take any of the $20 entries into the fish picture, which I really do want, because I've got a picture of a fish up on my in my office here as well. So, but I'm not going to do that. And folks, I'd love to see, one of you that I'm announcing in the near future here on the channel as the winner. So, folks, thank you for watching. Thanks for Sil. And actually, before we wrap up, what is the best way for the folks to find out more about you and your trading?
So you can go on to my Instagram page, TCO Biz. And also, if you do donate and want to enter into the prize, either tag me or you can send me a direct message. If you don't have Instagram, maybe you can email me. I'll have Cam put my email address in the description as well. And currently on my Instagram page, it's all spearfishing videos and highlight reels, but I think I'm going to start to put some trading in there as well. Some of my just documenting my journey. And I'm looking forward to future success. Thank you for logging in. And if you wish to contribute, even if you can't contribute, share the link. Maybe you know somebody who would want to. And thanks again for taking your time to join us here today.
Cool, folks. Now, while you're clicking on around down there, hit subscribe, like, and that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.
Aloha.
Tired of missing trades or spending hours at the charts? Introducing my Robot Builders Club. With our platform, you can build bots in minutes, not weeks, without any coding required. Get lifetime access to my video course, VIP community, and over 40 ready-made robots. Works with MT4 or MT5, and as a bonus, you'll get 3 months access to my robot lab, where we build and test bots on live calls every week. Join the hundreds of traders who are trading smarter, not harder. Click the link in the description to learn more, get the free training, and download a free robot.